Hello, and welcome to this episode of the Drive Home Podcast. I'm your host with no idea where his keys went. Okay, they're in my fourth checked pocket. I went through 3 other pockets prior to this one, and was wrong. But that's besides the point. Let's drive this podcast home. So, recently, I've come up with a moral dilemma for myself, I think. Oh, that's even more. Oops. I forgot. I need a place for my drink. Oops. Oh well. Anyway, I got out of work a little bit ago and I stopped by McDonald's because the Shamrock Shake has been back for a little bit and I love the Shamrock Shake. As I'm thinking about it, I can't remember exactly when, but I think it might have been around this time last year that I actually started up this podcast. I think. I'd have to check, and I think I will, just for the anniversary and stuff. Because that's important. But until then, I just hope it's not and hasn't passed yet, because that would be sad for me. Anyway, so this dilemma I've come up with, I don't know if morals really take account into it that much. It's more of like I don't know, it depends. So, when I get food from my workplace, and I do quite often, I end up getting too much, and I spend more money than I should on it, and I hate it. I don't like it, and it's not healthy food. Like, it's fried. It's like fried. It's sometimes it's a little bit of fried chicken. Sometimes it's mozzarella sticks. And then there's boneless spare ribs, which I do like, and then. I don't know. There's a bunch of different things, but most of them are unhealthy. So, that's bad. The only issue with it is I can't always go to McDonald's. Well, so I end up spending more money, and it's unhealthy. But if I get food from McDonald's, it's weird because I haven't gotten food from McDonald's in a while. It tends to be cheaper than getting food from my work, in the sense that if I get food from my work, I'll eat it during one of my breaks, and then during my lunch break or whatever, I usually won't get food. I'll get a drink, and that's fine. But then during my second break, if I have one, I might get even more food. Because I'm that hungry for some reason, still. So it really doesn't work out all that great. But the really annoying thing about it is, if I get food from McDonald's, it's ever so slightly cheaper. Because all I get is the Shamrock Shake, a large fry, and a double quarter pounder, a double bacon and cheese a double quarter pounder with bacon and cheese and extra shredded lettuce. That's what I get, and that's almost $20. So averagely, it's probably slightly more expensive, but in the long run, it might be cheaper because I use the McDonald's app, so I get deals. because I get out of work. I don't want to stand in the restaurant and wait around. So I'll order ahead on my phone. It takes like 5 seconds because I ordered the same thing. Then I just search for a deal, and then I super simple. Where's my hidden cup holder? The fact that it's hidden should key you into the fact that I don't remember where it is. Hopefully that'll hold it. But so my dilemma is that, like, if I do eat, so if I go to work before, if I go to McDonald's before work, or if I promise myself McDonald's after, well, McDonald's after is a bit different, but like if I go to McDonald's before I go to work and I get like that meal and I eat it all, like I don't need anything at work. Like I might get a drink, but drinks are cheap. Like there's a drink that's, I don't know how big it is, but it's larger than a water bottle, but it is, and it's not water. It's larger than like an average water bottle or soda bottle or whatever. I don't know how to put into like actual terms how big it is because I don't know, but it's a really big can. It's like 1.5 cans tall, but it's a can, and it has this like tea in it that's essentially like tea and lemonade, or whatever, or iced tea and lemonade. And I really like it, and I get that all the time. And I have a bunch at home as well, and I end up drinking that more than I end up drinking water at this point. Though if I am thirsty, I'll just drink like 3 cups of water all at once, or glasses even, not even the measuring cups, like, glasses you might have at home or whatever. Like, I'll drink like 3 of those all at once, and then I'll be good for water for a while. But and I have a glass of water every night before I go to sleep, so. But I don't, how do you say it? I don't know. Either way, I drink one of those during my lunch breaks. One of the larger ones. I get like a 12-pack at home. I used to get just like one large one for every night, but now I drink like 1 or 2 of the normal soda can sized cans of it, because they didn't used to have them, but now they do, which makes me happy. So I can get them in bulk, well, in a 12-pack. Anyway, the main point is that despite everything I've said, if I do, long story short, if I eat McDonald's before I go to work, I don't need to eat anything at work. Or maybe even I might even skip dinner. Like, I literally would not need to eat, for a long time. But the issue with that is I have to go to McDonald's, and it's not always possible, and whatever. The other issue is that McDonald's is also McDonald's is also unhealthy. Like, I'm literally eating like 2 burger patties, like the burger buns, there's a bunch of shredded lettuce on there, but that doesn't really, because there's also bacon and cheese, and that doesn't really. But it's either I eat that and a large McDonald's fry, which is 90% salt in one form or another. So I either eat all that and then have a shake, which I would probably get anyway, before or after work if possible. Because McDonald's is within 5 minutes of driving of my work, but it's in the opposite direction of my house. So it's more like a 25-minute drive from my house to the McDonald's, which is a 20-minute drive to work from my house and back. But, so I'm just at this dilemma where it's like, is McDonald's better because I feel full and so I'll eat less overall? Or is it better for me to stuff my face more and spend more money on food from my work? And my work is a grocery store, so they have other stuff, but you have like 15 minutes on a normal break and like 30 on a lunch, and you don't always get a lunch. And just personally for me, like if I'm at work for any amount, because I've never gone to work and not had at least a 15-minute break. All I'm saying is that I am going to be eating at work. Unless if I get McDonald's first. Which is really annoying, because obviously McDonald's is not healthy. But it's fast, and it's not super expensive. And it's like right there. And like, I don't know. So today I ate lunch at work. Probably too much. More than I paid for my McDonald's worth of money. But, slightly more, but still more. And it's not like I don't eat healthy at my work, but like, I don't, like, unless if I know I'm getting McDonald's or something, or like I'm like almost out of money, not able to get a lot of stuff, then most likely, well, for the week, then I will, because I usually get like a little container of blueberries, and I'll eat that during one of my 15s. And sometimes, I can eat the blueberries and eat like the unhealthy stuff at the same time, which is like what I did today. I'm just wondering, like, obviously neither of them are healthy. So, which one is something I should actually do? Just because it doesn't compute in my head, right? Like, they're both unhealthy to some level. McDonald's in this case has more fried food. Not McDonald's. My work has more fried food involved. Whereas McDonald's, the only unhealthy, besides like the fries, I guess, which, I don't know. Like, just counting the burger, like, I guess probably the cheese, the patties, but it's less meat. It's slightly more balanced, if anything else, which is really weird considering it's McDonald's. Because it's pretty much all fried food. I'm gonna be honest. It's like 90% fried food at my work that I would actually eat, that I can eat within the time, because I get it from the hot bar, like the hot food bar or whatever. Because I have like 15 minutes to like eat, and like that's not a lot of time, and it's winter right now, so I don't really have a choice. Like, I could eat cold stuff by itself, but that's just sad. I want to eat something warm. But I guess, I don't know, that's my dilemma, I guess. I've spoken about it to a couple of friends, but like, they're kind of just like, McDonald's is unhealthier, I guess. Or you're kind of fucked either way. That's a bad word. That is a bad word. Burritos. I don't know much about God of War, but I like I like the funny. So the funny things that I like about Kratos is so there's the meme with the Aerosmith song Dream On, where he's falling like off a cliff or whatever, and that song is playing, and then the Star Bomb, which is Ninja Sex Party and Game Grumps, which is, I mean, Dan is the commonality, but am I stupid? Is that his name or is it his name? I don't know. I'm so bad. No, wait, no. Is it? Okay, right now. Yeah, because it's Brian and Dan from Ninja Sex Party, and then it's Dan and Aaron, the same Dan, by the way, from Game Grumps, and they do like funny songs with games about video games, and one of them is about how Kratos has had like a decent too many games at some point, and so he's killed all of the actual important gods. So the only ones left are like really crappy non-fighting type gods. Which makes for a funny music thing, song. I'm not good with words, man. I try to be good, but I'm not. And it's fairly obvious. But, you know, I do appreciate good music. And I do like funny memes, so. Also, this road is very bumpy, which doesn't help. Because I don't want to bite my tongue. So my words are just sticking up around the bumps, which is all over this thing. I'm just annoyed. I'm sorry I swore. You guys won't hear it because I'll edit it out. Oh, well, I'll cut it out. It'll be cut from the video. But, yeah, no, that's... I said... No, because that's... I guess there's... I don't know. Not that I care too much to self-censor myself, but I mean, obviously around children and stuff I will, and I mean, this is going on YouTube, of course, so I try to not swear. Sometimes it just slips out, and I guess that's fine. But maybe I'll leave it in. That's my fault. I'll live with it. So the Monster Hunter beta test, the secondary second beta test, the one that they extended for a day, because the second beta test ended. But when it started, the PlayStation servers were down, so the PlayStation people couldn't play it, which was sad, because my friends play on PlayStation. I'm like the only one of my friends who doesn't, because I don't have money. The new Fantasy Life game, some news about it I heard like a week or something ago, is that it's going to come out on like all consoles. It might come out on PC, but I don't remember. Which is interesting. And I think they said there's going to be cross-platform, at least. But I'm still going to get it on my Switch. Whoa. I'm getting some snow mist. Okay, so this is... But... Wow. Sorry. Snow mist is what I refer to. So... When you have a lot of snow, it has to get plowed off to the side of the roads, right? But when it does that, sometimes it snows a lot, So there's a lot. So there's big old snowbanks at the side of the road. And then a really empty, open area, like a field, which is what I'm driving next to. What'll happen is it'll get windy and it'll blow it into the road, pretty much. But like only like lightly powdery snow. But it basically acts like a mist. Not a very good mist, or well, not a bad mist. I don't know. It's like, it's not that hard to see through, but it's really interesting to see, I guess. So, like today, just to get back on there, because I want to finish what I was saying. Today, I ate at work and I got McDonald's, which means I'm going to eat the fries at some point, but I'm going to try and save the burger for dinner. Since I got out of work at like 2, I have some time, and so I'll try and hold off on eating it, even though I really like eating it when it's warm. For the first time. I don't like reheating things. I'm not great at it. But I'll try. I promise that. I will. But I'll try and save it for dinner. Though honestly, whenever I do eat it, I'll probably be done eating for the day, honestly. In a sense. Like, after I eat it, I won't be hungry, so. That'll be good. I could try, honestly, I should try this, but I haven't yet. I should try getting a normal quarter pounder with all the stuff I get on my double quarter pounder. I should try that, and then only get one of the normal quarter pounders. Hopefully that'll be enough. It'll be cheaper, and it'll be less. But sometimes I just want to order and grab it and be done. So I don't remember too much, but I do remember that I am very excited. I am actually hyped out the wazoo. I cannot wait for Monster Hunter Wilds to come out. So today is it's the 18th, which means I have to wait 10 more days. It's going to be the hardest 10 days of my life. I am very sad that it is not coming out for another 10 days. Actually, the beta concluded last night, so I at least beat Arkveld once, and I played with a couple other friends. I might have some other people we can play with too, but and one of my friends who didn't play during the beta said they were going to play, and they'll get the game for free because of a good old Xbox method we like to do. It's the good thing about Xbox, you can share games. Basically. Well, you can share your games that you own with one other person's Xbox. But it's fairly easy. And the only downside is that it doesn't work for physical copies, and the actual, I forget what it's called. Yeah, right. And then also, you won't be able to play any downloaded games that you technically own or would have access to while there's no internet. That's a whole other problem if you don't have internet. Either way, I've just about gotten home, and, well, I'm about to be home. So, I want to go inside and figure out what I'm going to do. I got to take my brother to work in a couple hours. So, thank you all for listening to this episode of the Drive Home Podcast. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, you don't have to. I don't know. I'm a little out of it. I'll figure it out. Have a great next 24 hours, everybody. Thank you all for listening one more time. Just wanted to say that. And, goodbye.